To use Tinkercad 3D design software, when you open up Tinkercad, you can either click on Sign In or click on Start Tinkering. This will pop up the window to click Sign In. Then you need to make sure that you click on Sign In with Google because you're signing in with your Google account. So click Sign In with Google. It will either automatically log you in or you'll need to click on your name to log in. When you get to the home page of Tinkercad, you will see little squares that have small pictures of the previous designs that you have completed. To create a new design, click Create New Design. If you want to open up an old design, hover your mouse over it and click Tinker This. So I'm going to click on Create New Design. That will bring me to the design space. In the center, you will have a light blue work plane, which is where you do your designs on. And on the right-hand side, you will have all the different shapes that you can use to design with. So this is your work plane, and these are all of your shapes. If you click right here in the folder, there are also other shapes that you can find as well. So we're going to stick with the basic shapes and drag over a few of them. You just drag and drop like this. And once you have an object selected, it activates the tools in the top left-hand corner. So I'm going to click on this one. This is the copy tool. This is paste. This is duplicate. This is trash. This one's undo. And this one is redo. So let's see what happens when I click them. If I click copy, it stores a copy on the clipboard of my sphere because it's selected. Then if I click paste, it pastes another item of the sphere. If I click duplicate, it creates one underneath so I can actually drag it off the top. If I click trash, whichever objects I have highlighted will go into the trash can. If I click undo, it undoes the last step. If I click redo, it goes forward on the last step as well. All right, so the next thing that you need to know in order to navigate Tinkercad 3D Design is these tools on the left-hand side. So the first tool is the home key that I'm circling in yellow. Well, what does that mean? It means that if you move this cube right here, it will move your work plane around. Front, bottom, left, back, top, bottom, right. So it can kind of get smaller and move to the side and you can't see your project. If that happens, all you need to do is click on the home key and that brings you back to the home view. Another great tool available to you is the zoom key that I just circled in green. What does that mean? If I highlight a particular object, I can click on it and it zooms it in so that you can see it a little bit better. One other thing that I wanted to show you was this little cone right here, and I'm going to circle it in green so you can see it. This is the lift tool. That means that you have an object here and you have a crane tool. This is your lift tool. It lifts the object up, over, and you can put it on top of another item. So how does this work? Well, if I click on it, you have to wait till it highlights in red, then click and drag, you will see a shadow underneath. That shadow shows you that your object is floating in the air. You can pull it all the way up or all the way down, and it tells you on the side how many millimeters high it is. So it's 16 millimeters off of the work plane. Now, if you want to drag it on top of something, don't click on these white and black squares. That will change the size of your object. Click on the colorful part and then drag it on top. And you can actually see, if we look from the front, that this object is stacked on top of that object. And if I clicked on my sphere and lifted that up and then clicked on the colorful part, I could stack that one on top as well. So these are the basic tools for Tinkercad. I will do more complicated tutorials soon. Have fun!